to my channel. This is me, Slava. Good to see everybody, and welcome the guests of my channel as well. If you're new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, my wonderful collective, let's do another reading for you. Let's take a look what the messages the universe have for you today. Let's take a look. Messages for you today. What messages the universe have for you today? Beautiful card. Sun. Sun is success. That's what sun is about. Sun is about truth, success, happiness, progress, joy. Sun is often arises in a circumstances and situation where you have walked through darkness for a long time. So this is a clarification from your spirit guides and your ancestor that from now on, your path will be shined, will shine by sun. You will not stumble. You will not fall. You will see every single step you will make forward. There's a sun card. There's a clarity. Something's coming to light. Some sort of situation's coming to light. This is a very powerful card. It's a positive card. It's a card of victory. Card of accomplishment. Sense of accomplishment. Card that also signifies once again by the card of rider that you will know exactly where to go. Your path is open. That's really what it is, that your path in this year is open. And this is in particularly in regards of some sort of legal documents. In regards of some sort of legal documents. Something that is legally recognized. If you have any legal conflicts, lawsuits, any some sort of pending fraudulent investigation that was thrown against you. Once again, good fortune, legal documents is on its way. You moving towards that. You will not lose. You will succeed. You will succeed. If you're thinking of purchasing a property or a house, or could be, let's say, for immigration approval, educational approval and acceptance into post-secondary. Once again, I already mentioned in actual legal documents. You will succeed. The law is on your side. The law is on your side. But I also feel like your enemies try to create their own laws and try to push for some sort of unconstitutional policy. This is all in the past. Because I see that moving forward, you will have no problem achieving the results that you are seeking. In other words, your enemies are finished. They're done. See, this is an honor. You will receive honor. You will be recognized. This is also a business success. If you're thinking an open up business or new venture, once again, your hard work will be recognized. You succeed in all legal documents, disputes, and any legal matters. Law is on your side. That's why. But once again, the card of cats comes up here. Somebody tried to play this game with you for a long time. Cat and mouse. Right? You were injured. This could be personal injury. Could have been a personal injury where you were like that little mouse. Targeted by these ginormous cats. AKA the crooks who tried to injure you. You injured. And whoever causes an inflicted injury on you, you will sue them. And you will succeed. And you will walk out with a compensation accordingly to the losses, pain, and suffering that you obtain. So this is very good. This could be a matter of personal injury. Matter of personal injury where your enemies and criminals, aka so-called government official, or could be third party, they try to downplay your injury here. Because without doubt, you were injured. Therefore, legally, you have a right to sue, and legally, you have a right to be compensated. This is an inherited legal right. It's not an option. This will come automatically. But someone played this game with you, and I see whoever did this to you, they will leave you alone. This is the card of crossroads. That everyone who tried to play this cat-mouse games with you, as a result, injured you a lot, they will be going different direction, okay? They no longer going to be on your path. You moving towards the path of the sun. This is you. This is your road towards success, recognition, compensation, settlement, happiness, joy, love, success, abundance. And of course, your enemies, they're going to go other way. Everybody has a different path. But I kind of feel like your enemies that just doesn't want to leave your path alone. They constantly try and, see conflicts, problems. Right? Mighty enemy. This enemy of yours that proclaim themselves mighty enemy. They have now conflicts. Yeah, they have serious conflicts. Conflicts that will be with them for a long period of time. This is the card of anchor. So your enemies are going to have a very long problems. I see some sort of gentleman here, a male. A male. Male will receive this bad news. See the card of a lion. Lion could also be part of an emblem. Government. Government often have an image of a lion, okay? So some sort of man here who acted as a big problem for you, inflicted this interference once again because he or she and his team created some sort of unconstitutional policies upon which you were subjected to, tortured, injured, and abused. So I see that this man that at one point declared himself powerful, he will be whipped heavily. Okay, this is the card of punishment. This is the card of whipping, physical whipping, restrictions, detentions, arrests, conditions. So I'm some sort of man here. Who is this man? Who is this man that declared himself above the law and yet injured you for 8 years? This is the card of 8. 8 years you were suffered because of this idiotic man that works for the lion, meaning the government. Government involved here. Some sort of government, okay? Your government, of course. He could be working for the government. But he has a serious problems. He also caused you a lot of serious problems too, which we'll analyze this. So who is this man with a lion? Description of a lion. Maybe it's on his emblem. Maybe it's on his like a seal. If he's a lawyer, then of course, government seal. But there's a connection to the government. Lion, since ancient time, was a symbol of the government. They usually use this on their emblems and their documents and their seals and stamps, right? So who is this man over here? Who is this man? Who is this mighty enemy of yours that playing these games with you? And once again, in the self-denial, denying all the time, denying the fact that you were the injured party here, that you, like this cat and mouse, this tiny little mouse, were there's some sort of dirty, sick games were played with your life. Literally, games. You're not a game, okay? So who is this man? They shown me a male here. Who is this man? Card of Lovers, first card. Lovers, star card. King of Pentacles, of course. Of course, a man. A man that awfully loves money, right? Loves comfort. Think of themselves as a star, okay? Cooperated with other people. There's once again Lover's card, somebody else here with him. Man in generally, like I said, emperor, maybe in a position of authority, maybe a politician, maybe a minister of some sort, like Minister of National Defense, Chief of Police, right? So a man that holds some sort of power to decide, a judge in some circumstances. But yet this man, the so-called self-proclaimed mighty man, who simply got used to a comfortable life by nine of cups, right? His life was great. What was his lacking? Because I see he's going to lose that great life. He will have no greatness in life because he's not great. He abused his power and authority. That's what he did. Clarify the Lover's card. Who else is with him, partner up? Who else is with him? Now this man I see in a defensive position, defending himself. He's defending himself because things are changing for this man heavily. There's a card of fortune. Maybe perhaps this man at one point started some sort of new route in life or new path. Once again, there's an ace of wands. This man in generally had a big dream and big goal. And wands is often represents money, business, affairs, some sort of new project. New project. And that man I see did not really wanted it to let go. He did not want it to let go. So he started this new project for him, for himself personally, upon your suffering, upon his dirty games. What kind of, let's clarify, what kind of project here did he started upon your suffering? What kind of project did he started upon your suffering? Narcissistic person. Conflicts, restrictions. Yeah, he's going to prison actually. 8 of Cups. Because they don't show me what kind of project he started. But I do see once again by 5 of Swords and 8 of Swords that this battle, this ridiculous battle, that once again he started with you, right? Because it was constant. Constantly he tried to harm you. That was his desire. His desire was to break you, to harm you. But for what? What benefit did this man who clearly I see had perfectly normal life? He had everything he needed. I don't understand why was it necessary for you to be subjected to this type of injury that you sustain. Once again, the card of injury. You were injured here. Injured. Personal injury. You were personally injured here because of this individual. And to be frank with you, this person had normal life. He had everything, the life full 9 of Cups. But no, he needed a new beginning. He needed this by full card, new beginning. New beginning in what? New beginning in what he wanted. What did he want? Greed. Greed, that's the thing he didn't want to let go. He didn't want to let go of that power. He most likely had a sense of power at some point, maybe through his appointment, once again, through government appointment, right? He hold that power. This is the card of power, right? Look at the Sun, 4 of Pentacles, right? And greed. He did not want it to let go of that greed. He's like, he had a sense of power. Maybe it was a temporary power that he was appointed, right? Like a contract. Let's say he was in power for 2 years. Or according to his contract, he were to be in power, let's say in a police department, government organization, or military department. He was given this authority to work on a specific project, right? There is the card of partnership, cooperation with somebody for a certain period of time. But then he got that sense of power and he did not want to let go. He did not want to let go of that power. So relevantly, what the first thing he were to do? Well, find another victim. Find another victim to be injured, and that is you. Read what it says here. Personal injury. Personal injury. You were personally injured here. This could have been some sort of military experiment or some sort of experimental type of situation where you should have never been subjected to. I see you will sue this man. He's not almighty. Yeah, sure. He got his power. He got his power how? Through fraud. That's how he got his power. This is a big question whether or not he should have even been in a position of power. So that's the thing. He is an individual that is so clinged like a cat with the claws. Clinged. Once again, the card of greed. Look at this dragon. Cling to this gold with his claws. I shall not let go of my power. Well, if you wanted power, you should have not abused it. Because with a great power comes great responsibility. And clearly this man that inflicted personal injury on you ignored that fact. He didn't care. He didn't care. He only cared about money. Money, gold, right? Money. Greedy, greed. The card of karma. This person will get his karma, I see. He will get his karma. He will be punished for this Five of Swords, what he did to you. He will be punished for that. He screwed his own karma from generation to generation. He will suffer. He will suffer because you were a victim absolutely unprovoked, randomly. I don't even know how this individual decided. Was that meeny, miny, mo? How would a person in a position of power decides to inflict personal injury on an innocent person and yet hopes to get away with it? Okay, what was this whole project? Yeah, see, boomerang, exactly, boomerang. Karma and a boomerang. He will suffer for what he did to you. And I will take a look, somebody else here partnered up with him. He wasn't alone. It was a group of people. Yeah, boomerang, humiliation. Humiliation. This person wanted to humiliate you. Humiliated you. It was some sort of injury that was inflicted on you that was humiliating in nature. It was not only unconstitutional, because there's a law in place to protect you. What is the whole purpose of the constitutional law? Is to protect you from the atrocity and abusive behavior of the government. This person works for the government, but he's an abusive coward, greedy, who got a sense of power. And he said to himself, oh, I like this power. I will do everything not to lose it. So at one point, this person targeted you, figured out really quickly that they made a huge mistake, but they did not want to apologize to you. You could have been a victim of unlawful police investigation, unlawful charges, corruption, police corruption, right? And he says, whoa, I have to do everything I have to do to make sure that nobody will take that power from me. Once again, greed. Greed. So what did he decide to do? Continue on harming you further. And it goes on and on and on. He will be also humiliated. Believe me, he will also be humiliated. He's already humiliated. Yeah, see, a snake. Snake, negative person. Negative, snake, money. It's all about money. See the card of money. All about money. This whole investigation and everything you've been going through only because of psychopaths, a man in a position of power who did not wanted to lose that power. He wanted more, like a snake. Yeah, it's a promotion. He got promoted. That's what he wanted. He wanted promotion. He wanted money. I will take a look exactly about this man. I know that he will be going to prison. He will have definitely a criminal record. 100%. That is without doubt. Let me remove a couple cards here so we can jump into this individual, this so-called emperor. And what is his characteristic? Well, clearly money, right? He loves money more than anything in this world. Money for him is everything. Money is status. He loves respect. Maybe his employees refers to him, sir, yes, sir, right? It's like this is what I get, like, yes, sir, oh, yes, your honor, right? Or yes, your lordship, or something like that. So this respect, he demands respect for himself, and he really does not want to lose it. That's the thing. And he's a coward. He's a criminal. He's a criminal that manipulates victims in order to get what he wants. And yes, that's he is. He may have mustache as well. Mustache, facial hair. A man with facial hair, not bigger built, most likely slim built. Slim built. Tall, maybe, or short, but very slim. and he has a facial hair. Or at the time he has a facial hair, or he switches up, but I feel facial hair, mustache, or maybe a beard or whatnot. Okay, maybe he shaves it, but it's a male. He's not like a super big build, an average man, average petite, maybe even to the point man. Most likely facial hair. So he is getting boomerang for that. Like I already said, there was a personal injury inflicted upon you for at least 8 years, right? So this is an extended duration of time where this so-called mighty enemy of yours that thought of himself as mighty and that he has authority to dictate what law should say, create unconstitutional policies. I kind of feel like he created something in his own office that is completely unconstitutional. Something here was fabricated, but you're gonna sue him. And I do see this individual got promoted. There is a matter of promotion. He got promoted. He got promoted. That's why now you see why you were victimized here. You were simply a target, an easy target for this coward. He took advantage of you. He took advantage of you because he wanted that promotion. He didn't care who. Simply your file was the first one on his desk. He didn't think about it. He's like, oh yeah, that'll work fine. That will work fine. Perfect. And if he or she does not fit the criteria we're looking for some sort of experiment, we'll fabricate these criteria. And that's where the slander comes in. I covered. Clarify promotions and greed. Like I said, promotion. This was a matter of promotion, money. The number one gang is government. The number one organized crime criminals are the government. Police, military, politicians. They're number one. There's a plane card, Air Force. Soldier in Air Force. You see? Military Air Force, particularly. Somewhere in the field, but there's a plane, a soldier. A lone soldier. It doesn't have to be alone or not, but this is the card of a soldier, you see? A soldier, in particular department, Air Force. Air Force military. Because who else does experiments? Military does, not police. Police doesn't have such technology. It's Air Force that does. Some to do with military and in particularly either Space Force, Air Force, some to do with air, because this card represents Air Force Division, something like that. I don't really know much about military. I'm not a soldier. I don't know any soldiers, okay? But the card of Air Force comes up. Somebody in Air Force here corrupt. And someone got here promoted. So it was corruption to begin with, right? To begin with. Corruption. Maybe your enemy knew this man in Air Force, right? Because like I said, there's somebody else involved. Somebody else involved very strongly that went to this abuser and spoke about you. Who was it? Who is this other abuser? Because someone's missing here. I'm going to find it. Who is the other person? Who went ahead and spoke to this person in Air Force about you? Who? Female. Female. Capricorn. Capricorn, Virgo. Female. Some female here. Maybe this female was in relationship with this man. It's a female. Another female here that knew this abuser, knew this crook in this Air Force. Complained, perhaps, whined, maybe had personal relationship. But there's the two people. There is a man from Air Force and military, power, authority, government, right? Almighty, that got promoted. And then there's this woman. Woman, it's a pair. They don't have to be married. They don't have to even be a common law. It doesn't matter at this point. But I will analyze and I will find out who is this woman. Because if not this woman, this man, so-called mighty enemy of yours, that is clearly getting now boomerangs up yin and yang, definitely losing money and facing criminal charges. But my question is, what is this woman who also loves money, right? She's also a gold digger. She also loves money. They're both greedy. They're greedy. And they partner up together. So what is this woman told? Who is this woman? Let's start with this. Who is this woman? Why is she partnered up with this man, aka Air Force Division? And what business that she has with this type of soldier? Who is this woman? A little brief introduction about this woman. Black cat. Well, of course, negative, greedy, lacking money right now. I see she has financial struggles, big financial struggles in life. Very demonic person, demonic negativity, demonic jealousy on you. See, this is the card of jealousy. So who is this woman? This woman is very, very jealous of you and was jealous of you, right? Now, why would a woman be jealous of you, you ask yourself? For many reasons. This woman could have put an eye on your ex or your boyfriend. And right there, jealous. Oh no, I need to break them up. This woman could have been jealous of your beauty. This woman could have been jealous of your success. This woman could be jealous of your career. Right? There's a many reasons why would this woman decided to target you personally. But it's all fall under one subcategory, envy and jealousy. And not just a regular jealousy, demonic jealousy. Demonic. It's not normal. Everybody to some point, wish to have something that your neighbor has. And it's normal. We're all human beings. But this sociopathic woman, she was jealous with a dark jealousy. Dark. She wanted to have everything that you have. Your relationship, your looks, your career, your vehicle, your cars, your homes, your family, your nail polish colors, whatever, your clothing, your shoes, your bags, your makeup, your looks, everything. The jealousy was demonically oppressed. She disliked you. She was envious of you. Envious. And I see this woman is right now going through a very difficult period of time. Once again, boomerang. Boomerang for this man, because somehow there's military connected here. It's no joke. Maybe they all working for military. Maybe he's a soldier and she is, let's say, knows him. Or maybe she's a receptionist there. Or maybe she does some sort of charity. Somehow they knew each other and they connected through military. This woman, most likely an earth sign, jealous of you. And she's like, I know, military officers, I will make your life hell. No, it's your life hell. It is your life hell now. And it's going to be more worse of life of a hell because you're psychopaths. I feel like this is your point of perspective. Like, you don't bother with her. You don't even care about her. She's like nobody, right? You're like, get out of here. Literally, you're such a loser. Jealous, envious sociopath that is clearly losing money. But maybe that's what she wanted. Maybe that's what she wanted, money, because I see two people here with a common goal is money. That's really what I see. And talking about that, the boomerang comes in. Kabam. Now you're broke. Now you have no money, right? How did that work out for you? How did that work out for you? Just jealousy. And most likely this is the key player here. This woman here. The negotiator. The initiator, I should say. The initiator. Yeah, this is love. Jealousy on your love. A woman that was jealous of your love, of your looks, the fact that you are loved by someone. Other woman. Other woman that is cuckoo. Went cuckoo, ballistic. Okay, when ballistic, well, when really angry, I feel like it. I really wanted some sort of relationship with somebody, or was jealous, most likely jealous, because there's a card of eyes and the devil. And of course, this card came up next. This woman was very jealous of your love. The fact that someone deeply cared for you, loved you, and maybe perhaps wanted to be with you. That's what it was all about. And of course, this psychopath, this male, only cared about promotion. For him, it was win-win. He knew that this jealous woman was all jealous of you. He knew. But once again, he did not care. You understand? There's two people here, a man and a woman, two different goals and two different intentions. She wanted to break you up with somebody. He wanted promotion. You see? Two different interests, both based on lies and corruption. They joined their task together because they had same goals. Relevantly, it would have been a win-win situation for both. And yet, you injured. You injured. And isn't it pathetic? Isn't it pathetic for military to do this to people? If you're a member of Air Force, if you're a member of military, it is your job to protect people against psychopaths like this jealous woman. It is your responsibility to protect humanity, to protect your nation. What kind of soldier are you? A corrupt psychopath? That's exactly who they are. And it wouldn't surprise me that these two had an affair. It wouldn't surprise me at this point. Because this man that did this to you, he loves booze, he loves women, he collects women as trophies, right? Some sort of player. It wouldn't surprise me that they had an intimate relationship together. Most likely did. Most likely did. But the woman, like I said, was jealous of your relationship. She really wanted that, she wanted somebody to stop loving you. That's what she wanted. Clarify the love card that came in here. Yeah, sneaky snake. She's deceitful. She went behind everybody's back, see, and was pss, 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 like a snake, right? Sneaking around. In the back, deceitful, swindler. She goes around everybody's back. She went behind your back, and some sort of rumor here she spread. Gossip, lies, like I said, with intention of jealousy, because that's really what she wanted. She wanted you to be alone. But I see she's exposed. She's exposed for slander. She's exposed for everything she did to you. And so is this clown over here, Air Force or military, whoever he is. I personally have no respect towards soldiers that abuse people because they want to be promoted. I don't. I have zero tolerance towards abuse of power and authority. Zero. There's no justification. Why would anybody abuse their authority to benefit oneself or benefit their so-called part-time mistress? Because I see she went ahead and went pss, 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 lied about you to this man. See, whispering in his ear like a snake. Literally like a snake. We should do this. Oh, did you heard what happened? Oh no. Right? And goes on telling lies about you. Right? Because I see you were in a relationship with somebody. And then she went ahead and, oh, did you heard what happened? Oh, did you know that she or he is this and this and this? rumors, and she was manipulating this man, whispering in his ear, oh, we should go do this. This is not right. But her true intentions, which once again she was exposed for already, is that she was jealous of your relationship. She wanted to be in your shoes. You see? She wanted to be you. Well, no way, Jose. No way. You get out of my shoes because you're not me. Wear your own shoes if you can afford it, because I see she has no money. If you can afford your Prada shoes again or your Prada bags, that's all karma. That's all karma, right? This is all karma. You should have never been targeted on the first place. But this is a demonically jealous and oppressed woman who knew somebody in Air Force and maybe in the police. Oh, it's most likely the soldiers. Soldiers knew cops. Okay? That's really what it is. It's some sort of military personal injury that caused you. Unreal. This is unreal. But you know what, like I said, soon you will be my wonderful collective free. Free. You will have an official document from the Supreme Court declaring your innocence and awarding you a compensation in a large amount because of this military abuse. See, clown, she wanted to humiliate you. Her intention was to paint you as a clown, right? But she never showed her true intentions. She never really showed that she is jealous of you, like, right? Even though it was obvious, like, why are you talking about this person that you never personally met? She doesn't even know you personally. She never spoke to you. She never met you. You absolutely have zero contact with each other. But somehow the snake once again goes around, pss, 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 right? Because she wanted to humiliate you. Humiliate you. Was making fun of your appearances. Was targeting your mental state, calling you a clown. Calling you, yeah, maybe the clown is the word that she used. Oh, check out this crazy clown, right? Maybe in fact, exact word that she used, called you a clown. A clown. She wanted to humiliate you. She wanted to humiliate you only because of jealousy, right? Only because she wanted to cause this conflict. She wanted to cause the conflict with your loved one. Clearly was a man that did not thought of you as a clown. The man that maybe had feelings towards you, maybe still does. You're no longer together. She wanted to cause conflict, right? She's the one who says you're incompatible. You're different, right? But she's perfect match. You're different. That's all it was. It was slandered only because of jealousy. And the key targeted here is to target you, to make you look like a clown, really. That you're incompetent, you're uneducated, you're unattractive, you're poor, you're mentally unfit, right? That's really what it was all about. Yeah, because of love. See, because somebody unconditionally and genuinely loved you. Well, I would I would question the word unconditionally or genuinely. Because if somebody were to genuinely love you, they would have not believed this sick woman lies. They would have been there for you. But now I understand why your partner might have initially walked away, because his commander, Air Force, right? Look at this Emperor and Air Force that she was in cahoots with, advised him. But he did so because of promotion for himself. He didn't care about this woman. He cared about his promotion. It just so happened that he was able to take advantage of this jealous sociopath in his own benefit. He didn't care about this woman. So if this woman's thinking she's on high horse, absolutely not. She simply was used, because whoever this man connected to military, in particularly planes, which I believe Air Force Department, he didn't care. He didn't care about her at all. He had a personal benefits. Yeah, so it was love, right? Because somebody unconditionally loved you. Once again, yeah, see, it was a side piece. Your ex's side piece, the other woman. Secret hookup. Somebody your ex was secretly hooking up with. She went ballistic. She's like, I'm gonna have that love. I need him to myself. I need to do something to make sure that you two are out. And she found the perfect plan. Use his employees, his employer, military, whatever, to make you look like a clown, to humiliate you in front of his friends, in front of his bosses, in front of his colleagues. This is how jealous this sick woman truly is. And she is the side piece. She was everybody's side piece. It wouldn't even surprise me that she was a side piece of this one. Yeah, see, obsession. See, she was clingy. Clingy, very clingy to your ex. To the man that loved you or you were in relationship with. And you know what, matter of fact, you were compatible. Back then, you could have had a good relationship. You could have had good love, because it was a genuine feelings. Like, you genuinely had feelings towards him. He had feelings towards you. But like I said, this woman, she was obsessed with him. Obsession. Unhealthy obsession. Demonic, once again, demonic jealousy. Obsessed. She was obsessed with him. The side piece. But he's also, like I said, had maybe open relationship with her. Right? That you did not know about. In other words, whoever the snake is had problems letting him go. She was clingy. She couldn't let him go. She didn't want to let him go. She was obsessed. It's an obsessed woman. She's obsessed with everybody. Yeah, see, obsession. This is the card of uncontrollable desires, appetite for sex, hunger for pleasure, right? She was obsessed with intimacy. So your ex is also part of this whole whole group. I cannot say that your ex was a super great person, because he contributed. It is because of him this has happened. Your ex is contribute to this. If your ex were smarter, if he was wiser, if he would have thought about your best interest, he would have not exposed you to this whole situation of this jealousy, abuse, and slander. So, but you know what? It's a good thing you no longer was this person. Like I said, these people will be in prison. They will be held accountable for everything that was done to you. I do see that they are already exposed, right? This side piece is exposed for humiliating you, for trying to judge you, abuse you. It's exposure. They're all exposed. So you understand, right? What was the root cause? The root cause is the other's woman, obsession with your ex, and desire of this unconditional love towards her alone, and not you. So she did everything she had to do, including contacting this emperor from Air Force to help her. All right. Okay. Well, you know what? Like I said, it doesn't really matter what these people are trying to do anyways, because I do see that justice will prevail here. You will sue. Defamation is also civil lawsuit. If she defamed you, you have a right to sue. Especially if there's some sort of military involvement happened. Okay, boomerang for this number 1 emperor, so-called, connected to Air Force. Problems, I see problems in his life, and I also see the card of miscarriages, meaning that all of his attempts in trying to, how should I say, justify, maybe probably a better word, was any attempts to justify his personal gains, his conflict of interest, and his corruption, because I'm pretty sure that these two hooked up. I'm pretty sure of that. It's judging by her personality and her clingy behavior. She's clearly highly insecure in herself. The only tactics that this female uses is the word S. That's what she uses to gain what she wants, because that's what she's accustomed to. So I see that this man right now have serious problems. There's the card of problem. Yeah, look at this, from the government. He has a serious problem from the government, meaning now their own members of the force and government are after this individual, because there's no more secrets. It was a plan to abuse you, and one way or the other you did got suffered, because I do see personal suffering here, personal injury. So he has a serious problem from the government. Serious problem. There is nothing, no matter what attempts he tries to do, no matter what he's trying to do, if he's trying to appeal, is he's trying to get, let's say, a board to make a decision in regards of his termination, arrest, or whatever. No matter what he is trying to do, it is not going to happen. It's going to go nowhere. Nowhere. Because the tower here is a complete destruction of all of his plans. If he tries to justify how he was connected to this jealous woman, as I already described, he can't. There's no justification, because facts and evidence are too strong against this person. Too strong. And of course, look at this. He's in. Everybody wants detention for him. He's going to jail. You suffered not because of this sociopathic, slanderous, promiscuous woman who was jealous of you. She's an initiator. I told you the reasons. She's an initiator. But the reason why Air Force got involved is because of this corrupt psychopath who got promoted. He's the one. He's the one that inflicted you an actual injury. He's the one, not this woman. She's just a bullshitter that runs around, slandered your name, tried to make you look like a clown because she was jealous of you. She was jealous of your relationship with somebody, that she wanted to be in your shoes because she's clingy. He's going to jail, and soon he will receive this order that he is under arrest. He's under arrest. He will be tied. He will be tied, and he won't be able to justify himself. He won't be able to justify himself. Okay, next. Now they're showing me, so with the man, it's clear. With the man, it's clear, it's over. For the woman here, I see separation. So if she did ended up getting your ex through lies, because remember, she did everything to separate you. That's clear. I do see that this woman is an alcoholic already. She is drinking severely, and this is no longer a secret that she has a serious dependency issues, like alcohol dependency issue. Most likely is an alcoholic here. They shown me here she's excessively drinking alcohol because she is a drunk, right? She goes around, runs around, sleeping with everybody, gossiping, like, you know. I'm sure everybody at one point of your lives have a friend who is the same way. So the personality is to a T. To a T. A drunk, sleeps around, no credibility, pathological liar, manipulator, abuser. So this is her. And I see also separation. So if this woman did ended up this, because back then when you were in relationship with somebody, she was a mistress, she was the other woman, a secret hookup that your ex was secretly hooking up with, that was obsessed for this unconditional love and union. That's what she wanted. I do see that there is a separation. Separation with somebody, meaning that most likely there is a separation in her life, problems with a man, maybe even your ex, So in other words, whatever she gains through this manipulation techniques, as a boomerang, it comes back to her, right? You cannot build your own happiness upon somebody else's unhappiness. You can't. Let's face it. That's why it is very important to be kind, to treat people with respect. So she's an alcoholic right now. She has serious codependency issue. Someone does not want to be with her. And you will find out about it. See, this is a card of a secret. For you, my wonderful collective, your true love is coming to you. It's a secret, okay? This card I specifically left as blank. See, it's blank. There's nothing here, blank. From all of my 120 cards in a deck. So as a secret, it's going to be a very pleasant surprise for you, because there's a true love coming towards you. True love. True love. Okay? Maybe this ex will decides to come back to you, but honestly, chances are zero. I don't think you ever gonna accept your ex after this situation, because you suffered so much. You suffered for so long, and of course, trust is zero. In your ex, trust is zero. He's not the one to be trusted, and or she's not the one to be trusted. They contribute to your suffering. The one you trusted contribute to your suffering because of his disloyalty or unloyalty. He's a traitor in your eyes. But there is a gift for you that the spirit guide's telling me about, that you will meet your true love. You will. Very soon. Yes, your bouquet. You're going to be so happy. You will build family with this person. See the card of tree. Family. You will become family. Your bloodline will unite together. Your ancestors will unite together. Right? This is what it means. It's union. It's a family. It's a family. It's somebody that you will build family with. And I see a card of dream. Maybe you had a dream about this person. There was a dream, or soon you will receive a dream about this event taking place. Pay attention to your dreams. It's a very important message. Your ancestors will send you a dream about this person coming in. Okay, you may dream about the ring or yarn. If you have dreams about hair, long hair, dreams about shoes, like brand new shoes, gift, flowers. This is all positive dreams. So pay attention to those type of dreams. Will be a signal to you and a sign that this person is coming in. And of course, for your enemy, well, all of these fights for lovers card, right? For love and jealousy, because she fought you. She fought you because she was jealous of your relationship. This woman is an earth sign, either Capricorn or a Leo or a Virgo or a Taurus. She fought with you. See, this is the card of a fighting. This is the card of lovers, and this is the card of jealousy. Because of her sick jealousy towards you, her dark jealousy, what we call in Slavic language is, we call it black jealousy. It's one of the worst type of jealousy. It's demonic jealousy, okay? Kind of like a curse. Like she's cursing you all the time. She is getting these boomerangs back. And as a boomerang, not only she's an alcoholic that is financially struggling, that is facing imprisonment alongside with whoever this dude in military. But I also see that the roads are locked for her, meaning that nothing in her life will be open ever again. She will never hurt anybody again. Not you, not anybody. So be proud of that. Be proud that you finally put a sick person in a place where she belongs. So that snake will never, ever think again that she could sleep with people, use men, lie, abuse the system, because she's jealous. If she's jealous, go treat your brains. but you are not to destroy anybody's life because of your jealousy. That is the reading. Very good reading, my wonderful collective. The main thing, like I said, we have to remove this mighty enemy, this military dude, the liar, the pathological drunk, the abuser who took advantage of this situation in his own favor. He will be going to jail first. And then this jealous woman will follow. She's already pathetic. She's miserable. She has no love. She has no money. She has no prospects in life. Zero. Zero. So she got what she wanted. But you suffered here the most. You did. Because somebody loved you. Well, you know what? If he truly loved you, he would not sleep around with this psychopath. He wouldn't. So what love are we talking about? Do you think your ex loved you? No. No, he didn't. He didn't. But I'm not looking at his karma. Maybe some other time. I'm sure he contributed to this as well, because he allowed this to happen. He could have been there for you. He could have protected you. He could have stand by you, but he didn't. He ran away like a coward. Other than that, my wonderful collective, everything will be going well for you. Like I said, there is a sun, there is a new beginning. See, sun, it's on the way, and of course, soon legally you will receive recognition, compensation. See, it's on its way towards you, on its way. And everyone who played this cat mouse with you, tried to humiliate you, abused you due to their own illnesses of the mind, well, these people either need to go to prison or need to go talk to a psychiatrist and stay there. Okay, my little lovelies, this was the reading for you. Once again, I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Once again, thank you so very much for your kind support of my channel. Via Bell 100, thank you so much. I truly appreciate you and love you all dearly. And I guess I will see you next time. All right, you take care of yourself. Be strong. Stay strong. Always be happy, no matter what. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.